You're going to start by placing a center in your circle. So put a center right in the middle of your paper. Using whatever size circle you'd like, open your open your compass. You're going to use the compass to make a circle on the paper. Now that your circle is drawn, you're going to put a diameter through the center of that circle. Notice that the diameter has two endpoints on the circle and it's going through the center. Keeping the same radius for the compass, you're going to place the compass point on the endpoint of the diameter and draw an arc for the circle. Notice that it's going through the center. And you'll do the same for the other side. The purpose of those two arcs is to create 6 points along your circle. So you've just broken your circle into 6 congruent sections. If you draw those connecting adjacent vertices or consecutive vertices, you will be able to form a regular hexagon. With your hexagon, we're now also going to put in diagonals for the hexagon. So I'm going to be drawing from one point to the opposite vertex for the diagonals that have not been drawn in. Those diagonals, notice, are going to be also diameters for your circle. What I want to do now is bisect the angles that are formed. So I'm going to be bisecting my angle ABC. In order to do that, I can place my point of my compass on the point A and draw an arc outside of the circle. Keeping the same radius, I put it on point C and I draw an arc outside of my circle. If I connect from that point of intersection through point B, the center of my circle, I will have bisected the angle ABC, creating 2 congruent angles here, and in fact bisected the angle over here as well at the same time because those are vertical angles. So I'm going to place points on the outside where my circle is to show that this angle here has been bisected. I'm going to repeat that process again, bisecting my next angle. So I'm placing the point of the compass on point C. I'm drawing an arc outside of the circle where those 2 arcs intersect. That point will be the angle bisector for my angle here. I'm going to repeat that one last time to ensure that I have 3 angles bisected, which in fact has bisected 6 angles because I've bisected the vertical angle at the same time. That places 12 points along my circle. At this point, you can make any size circle that you would like on the inside of your diagram. So I'm going to make a fairly small circle. So I've changed the radius here. And I'm going to identify the 12 points